Rick DiPietro of Hahn and Humpty with Armen and Levack. Rick, what's up, baby?
What's up, fellas?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
It's all good, man. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, you too. How's the Christmas shopping going?
I got it done a while ago on Cyber Friday, Monday, or whatever
You
they
got it
call
all
it.
done? I'm not done.
I just care about one person, my wife. And everybody else, I'm like, hey, wife, go take care of them.
Oh, see, I don't have that.
What about you,
smart
Humpty?
man.
You got a lot of people to take care of?
Yeah, I don't like Christmas, man. Give me Thanksgiving all day, every day. Too much anxiety come with all the Christmas presents and the expectations. I don't like it.
We've had this debate all day, all week, I should say. Do you feel like it's Christmas without snow?
That's a great question. My in-laws are from Florida. We spent a couple Christmases down there. And no, I like the snow. Trust me, I like the warm weather too. But when Christmas time, you like to see a little bit of snow.
Yeah, I'm a Christmas guy. I'm even built like Santa, and I'm not loving it because there's no snow.
Nah, you know what? Things, and right now, got a new son. Would like to have had a nice white Christmas, but I did get a Santa suit, so I'm going to dress up for Santa as Santa for him.
Nice.
How old is he?
He's 9 months, so I'm going to start doing like where we do a little video like Santa really exists here, so I'm going to dress up as Santa every Christmas for him.
Gotcha.
That's
all right, I
fantastic.
like that. We'll burn this tape. You may want to stop talking about that publicly at some point.
Yeah, that's fine. He's not in Albany right now, so I'm not worried about it.
All right, sounds good. You know, we are global. We've had a caller from Arizona today, so watch out.
Yeah,
It's
we're
all
big
good.
Nice.
Yeah. Rick DiPietro, part of Hahn and Humpty, weekdays 1 to 3 on 104.5 The Team. Hey, tell us about the Knicks. They're looking for some help. Do they need it, and are they going to be able to get it?
Yeah, they do need it. We were Ricky Rose was actually in the studio talking about the Knicks' new tradition, no points in transition. They're the worst in the NBA, points in transition, no easy baskets. They get kind of stagnant in the offensive side of the court there. They need a point guard, but right now, who's that point guard? There's a lot of questions about Ty Lawson. I don't think he's the guy. Neither does Alan Hahn. We'll be interested to see what happens. I like Mike Conley. I'm not sure what's going on in Memphis, but that's a guy I would definitely see as a good fit here in New York.
Do the Knicks have what it takes to get him before the trade deadline?
That's a great question. He's going to be an unrestricted free agent next year. He's probably going to want the max. For me, I don't know. The Knicks have struggled in free agency getting, the top-tier free agents. I think they've shown with KP now, Melo, Aflalo, that they're moving in the right direction. You just wait for Russell Westbrook? I don't know if that's going to be possible or not, but I'd love to see them explore the opportunity with a guy like Mike Conley.
And Mike Conley, like you said, free agent in the offseason. So is this something to where, as a Knicks fan, we should be okay if they don't make a trade by the deadline and just be okay with what we got because we know they're going to try to go get it in the free agency period in the offseason?
Yeah, you know what? The Knicks are in a pretty unique situation here because you're trying to essentially rebuild, but still be in the conversation for the playoffs. This is a team that's shown you they can compete and be very competitive and kind of stay around 500. I'd love to see them address the position, but I don't want them to make a move for the sake of just making a move.
He's Rick DiPietro, better known as Humpty, Hahn and Humpty, 1 to 3 weekdays right here on 104.5 The Team.
Humpty, we're back and forth on this with a lot of people today. Can the Giants upset the Panthers?
Yeah, I mean, we get those same phone calls all day today, and a lot of the phone calls we get are, you go back to the history of the Giants. They go back to 98, and even as far as, I think it's 34, where the Giants have knocked off undefeated teams, the Patriots in 2007. Unfortunately for the Giants, there's only a couple guys left around from that team, and Eli being the best of those guys. I mean, you got Eli Manning, you got Odell Beckham Jr., but you're facing a team now just on paper, statistically, everything. Eye test. I mean, look at the eye test. Outside of Eli and Odell, who's your third best player? So for me, yeah, I guess they have a chance. The game's at home. Will Carolina find a way to beat themselves with interceptions and things like that? But I hope it's a close game. I mean, I picked the Giants in my picks just because I think it's going to be close enough. I think they'll lose probably by a field goal, but there's always a chance. But, I mean, this Carolina Panthers team right now is trying to do something special.
And in the NFC East, you have the Bills have now a second opportunity to help the Giants. How much faith should we have in the Bills beating the Redskins this weekend?
Oh, man, I think last week was the Bills' last gasp. And again, just typical Bills fashion, 15 penalties, shoot themselves in the foot. I mean, it's a good team. It's a good team, a better offense than they've had in a couple of years there. I like Tyrod Taylor a lot. I just think they find ways to beat themselves, and I think that Washington at home as much as I don't really love Kirk Cousins, they're a pretty good team at home.
Hey, Humpty, what do you say to people that think a 6th-round pick too much for Ryan Fitzpatrick?
Yeah, unbelievable, right? Actually, Mike Greenberg made the point on Mike and Mike that if the Houston Texans had Ryan Fitzpatrick right now, they'd be 3 games better, which, I don't know, you see what Brian Hoyer's doing, and he can't stay healthy with all the concussions. I don't think that's a very good team either, but Ryan Fitzpatrick, man, answered a lot of questions. I think that Giants game was a huge step for this team, just having an offense that a lot of people criticize as not being built to come back in games, finds a way to come back. When you got guys like Decker and Brandon Marshall, I mean, as a Jets fan, you're sitting here, and it's amazing that Ryan Fitzpatrick is only 4 touchdowns away from the most touchdowns in the history of the Jets in one season. Vinny Custodi's got that number, 29.
Wow. Rick DiPietro of Hahn and Humpty with Armen and Levack. Listen to him 1 to 3 weekdays. All right, Humpty, explain to us in layman terms what the heck happened with the New York Rangers goalie position last night.
Oh, man, that's when you're the backup goalie. You're sitting there like looking for the cloak of invisibility. You're like, I'm invisible. I don't want to be anywhere near this game. Antti Ranta gets hit in the head with a slap shot, concussion protocol and everything else. He gets pulled. And then Lundqvist is sitting there, hair perfectly coiffed, and now he's thrown into the fire. And the Rangers team hasn't been very good, man. They've been struggling. Last 12, not very good. Henrik Lundqvist went as far today to say, he's starting to question the team's focus.
Wow.
I think with a team that's been as good as they've been over the last couple of years, you got to expect them to have some highs and lows. But right now, they're not very good defensively, and the guys that you expected offensively to step up just haven't been consistent.
That word focus we've heard with the Giants, too. You as a former professional athlete, how do you fix lack of focus?
A Red Bull? I mean, I don't know. That's a tough question, man. I think if you could answer that question, you'd be a hell of a coach. Yeah. It's just, in hockey especially, I mean, 82 games. I don't think in football you get the whole week to prepare. I don't know if there's any excuse to not have focus when you're only playing 16 games. But in the NHL, 3 games in 4 nights and everything else, I can understand that once in a while you won't be focused. I think on good teams like the Rangers, sometimes you got a lot of guys that just kind of aren't contributing. They just lace the skates up and expect good things to happen. And right now, it's going to take a couple guys to step up. Lundqvist did that today and say, listen, fellas, enough is enough. Let's get back on track.
Rick DiPietro, one half of Hahn and Humpty here in 1 to 3 weekdays right here on 104.5 The Team. Rick, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to your family. Congratulations on the 9-month-old, man. Enjoy the first Christmas with him, and we'll do it again on the other side, probably in 2016.
Sounds good, fellas. Enjoy the holiday.
Thank you, man. You too.